Welcome to another episode of Frustrated to Freedom. We are now on episode 109, and the title is Purpose. So, a simple question, but one you must have asked yourself many, many times. Why am I watching this? What is the object of this? What is the purpose in what I'm doing? Because, after all, we all have a purpose, or we should have a purpose, and we should know what our purpose is. Simple, simple. So, what is your purpose in internet marketing? In your life, in fact? And what are we trying to influence? Where are we going, and how are we going to get there? This is the question we've asked many, many times. Do you have the answer yet? I do. I know where I'm going. I'm not going to burst into song. No, you're lucky. I've got my list of goals, which I've repeated twice already this morning. And look at the time, it's only started. So repeat it as many times as you can, not just once in the morning, once at night. As many times as you can. Repeat it out loud. Repeat it so that this can hear it. The walls can hear it. Everyone can hear it. Don't annoy them, but do it so that you can hear and your subconscious can hear exactly what's going on, what you're doing. So we have come to a new book, and this is it. Where am I going? There we are. It's called The Instant Millionaire by Mark Fisher. This is just another one that I've read, and I believe this is the best one I have read. Look at that pile on the back bench there. All of those books we've read, we've discussed, well, not discussed, I've got the information and passed it on to you, but you could well come back to me to agree or disagree because you know how to get in touch with me, and that would make discussion. But we've got to the stage now, so the information is all about. It's been published in over 10 countries. It's been published all over Europe, in Western Europe, in Japan, China, Mexico, Brazil, United States, and obviously UK. And look at it. There's 130 pages in it, compared to some of those volumes over there. And I believe this has all the answers. So for it to be published in so many countries, there has to be some real reading in there, some real ideas. And on the back page it says, why do some people succeed in becoming millionaires while others only dream about it? Do they work twice as hard? Are they more intelligent or better educated? That question is explained in here. The questions are answered by Mark Fisher. Who is a millionaire? And the book started off with him being the subject of the book, and who eventually, by following the rules, became the millionaire. And the book opens the doors to financial freedom and personal well-being. All of those things that we are seeking, all of those things that the other books talked about. The other books touched on the subjects a little bit of each. This one brings the whole subject into focus. You follow the story and I will give you as much of the story without rewriting the book. I will take out the information and give it to you so that each line, each subject is covered in there, in our own words. And by doing that and by following that, we hopefully, well, I know, because I'm now following the words in here. I've started off on all the others. We've made the list and everything else. Is that? Yes, he requires that as well, but in a different process, in a different way. And lots of the words that he's talking about, he didn't read all those other books. He got the information from another millionaire who passed it on to him. And this is the way it was passed on. Now, it's that sort of objectivity, it's that sort of progress that we really want to get into. So the whole book explains it simply and brings it into focus, and that's the critical thing. It brings all the points into focus, and all that is left is for you to work on it, to work on the process, and then it's mindset over the problems, which we've already covered, but he covers it in more detail, more usable terms, because he talks about it in better terms, and the whole process is there. So get ready. Get your websites ready, get your blogs, your sales, traffic, all of that sort of thing. Get it all ready, because you are going to start on a journey, my friend. And this is where it is. We learn this process, we then have to put the process into action. So over the next weeks and weeks, I will make this so that it is totally explainable and usable by you. So well done. You're now on your way without any shadow of a doubt. All you have to do is learn it, use it. Talk later, my friends.